Today on EA Sports, Super Bowl 61.
NFL season down to this one game to decide it all. Super Bowl 61 underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you got the biggest game of your life to win.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now Mahomes going to shift him around. And again, it's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Nick Bosa coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Matt Horizon now on to punt this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The play fake. Here's Hurts. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And, Charles, one of the big stories this week, the head coach of this offense seeking his 3rd Super Bowl title. He is no stranger to the big game.
He's not a stranger to it at all. In fact, I think he's very comfortable with the stage that is the Super Bowl. We know it hasn't all been roses for him because he's had his share year of disappointment. But just when we write him off, his guys always seem to deliver. And here he is now with a chance to make history and be one of just a handful of coaches with 3 Super Bowl rings. That's impressive.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They'll try the middle with Garindo. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Here comes third and about a foot. On third down, it's Garindo. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's first and goal. Here's Garindo on first down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Isaac Garindo. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up first and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Mahomes to throw on second down. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Nick Bosa able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And taken right at the 35. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their second drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They go play action with Hurts. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Niners will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. 5 plays there on that drive, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
Mahomes going to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
And that's his 3rd sack, and that ties a Super Bowl record. Makes me think of my old college teammate, Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. Darnell Dockett of Arizona, Super Bowl 43. And Coney Ealy, 3 sacks for the Panthers against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
All those sacks, they've only been an official record since Super Bowl 17. I know it's believed that L.C. Greenwood unofficially had 4 way back in Super Bowl 10.
Wearing those golden high tops as well.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Now Hurts looking to change the play.
A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And some room to roam now.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now in the opening quarter of this Super Bowl.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
Tip Lyman.
His second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Niners are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And out come the Chiefs. They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front, and to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what second down brings. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Give them the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. On first down, they go back to Mitchell.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Got a man, that's Leggett.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Waddle, the motion man, right.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Hurts.
He's got it. Touchdown 49ers.
Jamison Williams.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Niners continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Moody good with the extra point.
And a rout is on here in this first half. That one in the books as a 12-play drive.
And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now here comes Kansas. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
82 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl.
2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
2nd and 10.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Hurts to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Williams being motion left. Play action. Here's Hurts. Right side to Williams.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 18 yards, first down Niners.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll come out in the pistol. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Second and goal from the 1. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Tip Ryman
with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Niners are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. Moody good with the extra point.
And the rout is on here in this first half.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
115 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On the give, it's Garindo.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Right back to him on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Handoff here, Garindo.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. 26 yards.
And the 49ers are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 3. They run over center with Mitchell.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for it in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there, a 22. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Tip Ryman
with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight.
And the 49ers have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Waddle, the motion man right. On first down, Hurts. That's caught. Waddle on the left side.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Here's Guerrero on first down.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 3. Another try for Guerrero.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll try the middle with Guerrero.
And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
Now that'll do it for the third quarter of Super Bowl 61. The culmination of the season and the crowning of a champion after the fourth quarter, which is coming up next.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Second down. Here's Hurts. Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Now Hurts going to move him around. They'll run with Mitchell.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
And now an audible here into something else.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Tip Ryman
taking it in from a yard out.
And the 49ers add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth. Moody good with the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Waddle, the motion man right. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
He's got a man, complete.
Down to the 10.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Jamison Williams.
His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Brooks. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.